With the trees budding and flowers blooming, the sweet song of baby birds chirping, warmth of the heavenly sunshine, we welcome these long-awaited signs of spring's awakening. Making a point to embrace this season by sprucing up the front of our homes, creating enchanting entrances full of life and color. This will offer the lady of the house and all who will pass its threshold a spring's welcome home. What I am doing today is getting ready for my mom to arrive. She should be here in about 15 minutes. So last week I planted these flowers, or was it the week before? No, it was last week. And they were way too big for the pots. And as I was planting them, I knew that, but I just, I was pressed for time. I just got them in the pots and I've been watering them, but I really do want to transfer them over and, just have a proper sized pot for them. So anyway, that's what I plan on doing right now. I also have these miniature roses. I went to Trader Joe's and had a little fun while I was there. And since we are very close to St. Patrick's Day, I always like to get a shamrock if possible, and so I found one there. And then when I was walking out, I saw these beautiful pink roses. Oop, there you go. That's a better depiction of the color. So I have this stalk that I want to transplant over to, bigger pots, and then I need to find a decent sized pot for this as well. So since my mom lives between here and with my sister, and this last time she spent so much time back in Lake Havasu, so what I need to make sure to do, especially for the summertime, is, well, spring and summer, is to have all of my flowers near me. That way I make sure to water them, because I know myself. If they're over at my mom's, I do really well for a time and then I get a little lazy about it. So I like to have them near me, but for now I'm going to put the ones that she's going to enjoy over on her deck, and then I'm just going to be using these pots, like my white pots. That way once she's no longer here, I could just bring them back over to my deck. So anyway, I have a lot to do. I also made some fresh bird feeder for some food for the birds, for the hummingbirds. This is still a little too warm right now because I boiled all the water, and then I will put it out once it cools down a bit. So anyway, she's going to be here very soon. I should probably get the coffee started. I'm going to run over to her house and do that, and then I will get these flowers potted, and I'm sure I'm not going to be completely done with it before she gets here, but at least some of the ones that I want on her deck I'll do. Okay, I just got done potting the pink mini rose bush, and this is my favorite one. My favorite of the season. This is so pretty. I think it looks really good. Very healthy too. And I was trying to think, where am I going to put this? I think I'm going to put this by the front door. I used up all of the pots that would fit this size. So what I am going to do is this stalk right here, I'm going to take over to my mom's deck. These are the pots that she has near her deck, but I'm just going to transplant them into here, and then when she's not over here anymore, it'll match my deck too, you know, so it'll be nice over here as well. But I just need to make sure that this soil is wet and then do all of that, put it over on her deck, and then I will be done with all of the planting. Actually, I took out 2 of the miniature roses from last year. I believe I got them last year, and they were by the front door, but they just weren't looking really great. And sometimes to me, they are past their prime when it comes to being in a pot. And then at that point, I like to move it over to the soil. So Jorge will likely do that for me at some point within the next couple of days. I'm going to find a couple of, you know, larger rose bushes that those would look good under, and then it can just share the irrigation. Done today, and just to spend time with my mom and to have all those flowers planted properly. So I am just going to enjoy them now, and you know, now it's about just the maintenance of it. So watering the plants when they need to be, and then of course, you know, just wiping surfaces down and the easy stuff. So I feel like at the change of a season or something, this is more of what you would focus on, and then it's just pretty easy to keep things up after. But the entryway is, you know, like when you're working on outdoor things, that's a great time to also focus on the entryway. That's usually when I like to, especially once a week, just sweeping that area out. So around Saturday, I would say when you're focusing on outdoor spaces, you know, it just makes a difference to have a dedicated day to just focus on something like that. It's Saturday, oh, today's the day that I'm going to sweep off the deck or the front porch or whatever area you have outdoors. And then if you have something fun to do, maybe, you know, plant some flowers. And I'm not saying that it has to specifically be on that day. If you go shopping on your errand day and pick up flowers or something, that would be a good time to do it. It's just whatever time you have that you can allocate to that make sure that you do it. And then when you beautify your space like that, it will make it so much more enjoyable for you to take care of those spaces. I look forward to walking up to the door now because I have some beautiful pink roses right there. And for March with the oxalis, the shamrock right there, that of course always brings me so much joy. I love oxalis, even the other one. Like sometimes the plants that you plant in a pot, like I said before, sometimes they are past their prime and you might need to plant them in the ground. But I do like to keep my plants fresh and to where they're not struggling. Like right now I have plumbago out back on my deck and it really doesn't look great. I may end up transplanting that, and then once, you know, the plumbago is out again, I may end up getting some more and planting it in there. I don't know, I'll just have to see, because I do like to have, you know, the plants that I have in pots looking really good, or else it's just like, come on, you know, trying to get it to survive or something. But they don't always last as long as each season, so that's okay. And then it's fun to plant something new in there. So if you would, please let me know in the comments below, what are you going to be potting right now or around this time? Or once the change of season is for you, what will you be planting in your pots? Thank you so much for being here with me today. I really hope this video inspired you in some way, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.